So there was someone on my last video, he was commenting that we shouldn't kill our egos. We should keep it because it's a beautiful part of us. And trying to kill the ego is new age spiritual woo-woo stuff, and we should integrate things in our inner Christ. And if you believe this is the truth, that please, I don't want to convince anyone that I'm right or something. But if you are or have been a truth seeker for a long time and you haven't found anything, I'm here for you. I also had another comment from someone else. He started cussing at me because he said that there's a truth and all religions are ways, and I told him that ways are illusions, and he started cussing. And he said that he wanted to be a truth seeker, so he wants to seek. So, and there's no problem in seeking. I told him that if he finds something, he should tell me about it. But if you're still here, before you say I want to believe in the inner Christ or the ego or in the concept of keeping or killing it, before you think you can do something, find that one. I mean, I'm not about chakras or doing or seeking, or it's really boring for the mind, because the mind says whatever the mind is, I want truth, but it's really scared of it. It's like a moth wants to fly into the flame, but it really doesn't, because maybe your ego is watching this video and it's becoming kind of angry because it's scared to die. The moth wants to go into the flame, it wants to have this peace, but it's scared of dying. That was pretty easy actually. So I want you to close your eyes and just be aware of things, Keep it very simple. I am aware of my body. I can feel it. I'm also aware of my voice, and if I'm not talking, I'm aware of my thoughts. I'm aware of the floor under my feet, aware of things. But who am I? Who is aware of these things? I'm trying to find the ego, trying to find the thing that I want to kill or keep. Try to find the ego that I want to overcome, or or some people try to integrate it. Before I want to deny the ego or keep the ego, I want to see if it's even something that is actually here. Like, can I even keep it? Find the ego. So I say that I can hear my voice, and you can hear my voice too. And I'm aware of things, apparently. But who is this I? Not only who, but where? Where is this I? And I want you to pause the video and find it. If you really want the truth, of course, if you think that I'm talking about some bullshit, you can watch philosophy or something, or do something else. But if you really want to find out the truth, then before you try to find the truth, find the one that wants to find the truth. If you want to heal yourself, find the one that wants to heal himself or herself. Go to the core. Where is this perceiver? Mind says in the brain, but who's aware of brain? What is here without knowledge? And if you can find your ego and say that's it, see, my thought here. Now who's aware of thought? I want to find that one. I want to know about that one. Can you kill it? Can you kill your ego? Can you get rid of it? Can you keep it? Did you ever have an ego? Notice how you, when you are trying to write a comment or talk with someone, you're not really creating your own sentences or words. It's all learned, and now you're just repeating you. But it's repeating itself. If you have found your ego, congratulations, you're the first person, and you can keep it, or you can throw it away, because when you have found it now, you can simply, right, if you have it, you can just throw it away if you don't want to have it. But notice, if you haven't found your ego, how it's all just happening. And the words that are coming out, yeah, these are not my words. And this is not my voice. Because voice, yeah, it's voice. It's a voice. Seems like an individual, specific type of voice, but it's not my voice. I cannot find my I. Seeing happens, experience happens, but for no one. And it's a funny thing, because we think that we are something, we know something, we can argue, we can interact, and there's nothing wrong about it. If you're angry, if you feel triggered, please write a comment, because I'm happy about these comments. Because they serve as an inspiration to create more videos. You see, apparently there's a body that's born. Then immediately we try to understand the world. First, there's a feeling of I am. Before that, I am was what you are. I am is not the truth. It's the first lie. Then I am whatever your name is. Jonathan, Maria, Toby, I don't know. But then I am Toby and I go to school. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, we needed to interact, but actually, no one needed to interact in the world. Words and concepts, and they work on their own. There's no one that needs words. There's no one that needs concepts, but concepts just are, apparently. Alright? So there's this, how should I call it? Feeling that you were born, then you emerge out of something, your mother or nothing, or just came out of something, and then you want to attain things, and then you want to become a truth seeker. Then you say, there's a way, that's a way, that's a way. A lot of ways. And maybe you'll come to the point where you find that different teachers are talking about the different types of truths. there's not a single truth that is really true. So I don't want you to believe me, my words. I don't want you to take my words and keep them and say that's true. I want you to find I want you to find the one that wants truth. Find the one that wants to be on the way, attain something. There was a short time where I was a Christian, apparently, and I noticed how Christians were trying to demonize science and Islam and Judaism and everything that is not in their bubble. And I was like, okay. So I was in that bubble, and I noticed how all the pastors were also disagreeing with each other. So even though they're talking about the same truth, they were still arguing. Like, no, you don't get the Trinity. You don't really get it. Like, let me explain how it really is. It's just, but then I escaped, or it escaped, and still there's like some scientists are saying this is truth, or scientists are not really talking about the truth. They know that they don't know, but they act as if there's something to know. No. So you can even believe in chakras and crystals and tarot cards and spirit and an afterlife. You can watch some NDE videos. You can do anything you want, but nothing will ever satisfy that hunger for, I want to arrive. I want to know. Like, but what wants to know? What? There's like, I want to find the truth. I want to find the truth. Digging into that rabbit hole, and then it's just, there was never a path. No way. I forgot everything, including I. So you cannot get rid of the ego. You can, apparently, like, seeking ego happens, but then finding out that there was never an ego in the first place happens. Then what we call enlightenment happens. And when enlightenment happened, then everything is the same as it is right now. I had a comment where someone said that he doesn't understand how, after awakening, how is the body able to function without I? It's pretty simple, it never did. You don't have an I, you cannot get rid of I. You don't have it, you never had it. Yeah, you never had it. But then, of course, the mind comes and says, but how can this and that and this and that, as if the I, as if existence needs an I to be the way they are. That's what we call narcissism. But I am necessary. I'm the one that is causing that body to walk, to listen to your video. I am the one that is looking at your video. That's what we call narcissism. This is the first step of narcissism. And I don't say that it's bad. It's nothing bad. Everything's fine. After what we call awakening, what happens? Nothing at all. Like, ego is scared to die. Like, will I be like Ramana Maharshi, just walking around and like almost with no clothes, and there's just this underwear, and I will just sit, do nothing? No, it's just, you have never been here. This I was never here. Or the body will just continue to act as if it's an I. So when I'm talking to you, if you would meet me in real life, you would have no idea that there's something non-dual, awakened, enlightened about me. I just say I had a good day. Good morning. How are you? How do you feel? This is normal. So the body keeps being the way it's always been, apparently. Yeah. And there's nothing to do. You don't have to heal anything, get rid of an ego, or keep the ego integrated, raise your vibration. What is a vibration? It's just knowledge. You have never felt a vibration. Like when I'm putting this hand in a fridge, you say, oh, it's cold. But feel it without calling it cold. Is it really cold? See? If I want to create a religion, it's pretty easy. Can generate a lot of clicks by doing so. I just have to tell you that there's something wrong. Something is wrong. You don't have you haven't found your twin flame yet, right? So that's something bad. So you should find your twin flame, and I'm gonna make a video about it with a cool thumbnail, and I'm talking directly to your ego. How to find your twin flame. And then you're gonna watch it and you're gonna notice that, yeah, okay, I just have to do this. And then when I'm gonna find a partner, I'm gonna call that partner twin flame because I did exactly what the person in the video did. And now I have it, but I still feel like I have not arrived. And that's it. So I create a devil, I'm giving you a Jesus, a solution. I'm giving you a virus, I'm giving you a vaccination. I'm giving you something that's dangerous, something that you don't want to have, something that makes you feel I cannot be as I am right now. Then I'm giving you a solution, how to be better, how to improve. From the moment you wake up until the moment you go to sleep, identification, the feeling I exist, consists out of suffering. Everything, absolutely everything is fear-based. You only want to raise your vibration into a frequency of love because you are scared of the frequency of fear. So what is really the frequency of love when you are still scared of fear? You don't feel the love when you are scared of fear. The whole spiritual scene is a scam. Even this channel is a scam. Everything is a scam. I'm creating thumbnails that are attractive for your ego, yeah. Apparently. You can try to live the way you want and keep acting like I exist, I do this, I do that. And if it happens, then you have no other choice, because what happens simply happens and there's no one that's doing it. Or you could find out that, hey, I could just let go even of I, and everything's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong in watching this video. What else do you want? You're in the middle of God, if you want to call it that. That's just, it's God or Brahman or whatever you want to call it, but you're never at the wrong place. In the end, you're gonna die, and not this body is not gonna die, but your mind is gonna die, and then you're gonna find yourself in this. Doesn't have a name, but you're never lost. Actually, you can, apparently the mind can play lost, but You're never lost, because you don't exist. If you say I'm lost, find the one that says I'm lost. Invent the concept of I, so that you can be manipulated and you can manipulate others. For example, in a relationship, if she tells you, I don't love you anymore, ask her, what is love? What? Just because I didn't please your ego, you don't love me anymore? And did you ever love? Like, was it really love? Or did you just feel good because I gave you kind of a warm blanket to feel comfort, but now your ego feels threatened? Like, can you even be threatened? Just because I told you that you're an asshole, you're threatened. But asshole is just a word. It's just a sound. Like, what is love? Like, don't be offended when somebody says that I don't love you anymore, or you're an asshole. Don't be offended. Try to find the one that is offended. What does love mean? What does asshole mean? Jesus said, I overcame the world. And you don't have to overcome the world. You were never in the world. Like, that's what it is. Yeah. Sounds insane. I think that's it. So if you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day.